Welcome to This Week on Hot Golf. I'm in Amelia Island, Florida. It's a little north of Jacksonville. If you love Jimmy Buffett, if you love the ocean, if you love the beach, and if you love golf, Amelia Island is the place to go. So let's tee it up this week on Hot Golf. I hit a sea turtle. I'm joined now by Clayton Boggs, a man who loves wine, sunshiny days, and what else? Quick, hurry. Golf, I figured so. He should, because he is, what's your title here?
Assistant golf professional.
At Amelia Island Golf Club, man. That's a great job you've got here.
Thank you. It's a fun job.
Tell me a little bit, first of all, about Amelia Island.
Well, it's a small island, not very big, but near Jacksonville, Metro Jacksonville. So you get all the fun of going to Jacksonville for sporting events, Jaguar games, that kind of stuff. And then it's a resort island also. So we've got the Ritz-Carlton here. We've got Summer Beach Resort, which is affiliated with our golf club also, that has condos up and down here. There is a small city on the island called Fernandina Beach. It's got a decent nightlife.
Oh, it's got a great nightlife. Don't underestimate it.
I wouldn't live here if it wasn't.
Yeah, for sure. It's
some
beautiful.
Great shops like that. So it's a great place. I love it. It's usually warm.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes a cold snap comes into Florida. Really quaint little island. Well, the golf course is literally in the shadow of the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, where you can have a great meal or a spa visit. Let's start talking about the course a little bit. Break it down for us. Parkland Golf Course.
Well, the course was opened in 1987, which was before the hotel was here, actually. When we started, this is before the clubhouse here was built. We were across the street by our first tee, and then moved over here and actually switched the nines. So our front became the back. And then when the clubhouse was built, we changed them back about 8 months after that.
What's our total length here, Clayton?
Just over 6,800 from the tips. But it does play longer than that. We're at elevation here, at sea level, I should say, and sand-based. The whole course is, so you don't get any roll.
Yeah.
As far as you carry it, that's as far as
it's going to plug right in there.
Yep.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the topography.
Yeah, the front nine. The front nine is basically oak trees, some live oak trees, and some ponds. Good bit of water. There's water on 13 holes out here. And then the back nine is a little more wide open, some marshes, forced carries over a few marshes, an island green surrounded by some marsh, and a little bit longer. Back nine's longer than the front, I would say. Some good long par fours.
What's your favorite holes?
Probably 16, par 3 with the marsh, and then I would say 18. 18's just long, tough par 4, usually into the wind.
Well, you like it because he's a golf pro and he's winning the game on 18.
And that's where we double down. That's right.
Not me. Well, I'll take you on the par 3.
All right.
I promise you. I own you.
Deal.
On that little pretty 16.
We'll see.
Now, there's another great event that you've had. I think it's over 20 years now. Tell the folks about this, the legendary Richard Petty.
It's called the Concours d'Elegance. It is a car show. There's one here. There's one at Pebble Beach. There's only 2 in the country. We had about 275 antique cars, new cars, all kinds of cars, very expensive cars. There's also an auction here. It's basically a 2-day event, but Sunday is the show. Richard Petty was here signing autographs. All of his race cars were here displayed by our 18th green. and a lot of people. We had about 18,000 people on Sunday here this year.
Sounds like a great event, social event. Drink some wine, look at the cars.
Absolutely. We have tents with beer stands, wine, all kinds of stuff.
You're a beer guy.
Yeah.
One look at you. He's not a wine connoisseur. I was wrong about that.
You already said that.
Yeah. Hey, let's go out onto the course now here at the golf club at Amelia Island and see if I can take the pro. Who doesn't love par threes? You love par threes, right?
I love par threes.
Outstanding. Got a Jim Dandy of a one here, number 5 at Amelia Island. Gorgeous. Tell me how you're going to play this.
Well, we're hopefully going to hit it over the water onto the green. We got a little wind in our face, but just going to hit normal 7-iron.
Sir, the honor's yours. You took the last hole. Good. Come on in. Come on in. Work for him, work for him.
Oh. Give it a try.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Amelia Island is probably, as they always used to say, one of the best kept secrets. And for me it was, because I came from South Florida. And for years of living in South Florida, I had not an idea that this place existed. I drove up one day and said, this is absolutely beautiful. And drove in and saw 1,350 acres. And it wasn't just acreage of land. It had a bunch of trees with moss falling from it. And I saw the spa and I saw the shops and said, this is beautiful. What I liked about it, it had a holistic feel. My background is holistic. It was a great match, and I pursued accordingly. We always like to say that we're almost like an amusement park without the amusements. There's something for everyone, and what that means is we have our golf courses, 4 fabulous golf courses, Audubon certified if you will. We have our 23 tennis courts, which we of course hosted Bosch and Lom for many, many years. We also have our nature center. Very few resorts have a nature center. Our nature center has aquariums and creatures, so family members can go in there and they can learn. It's an educational. We go out in kayaking, and we also do horseback riding, and anything that has to do with the outdoors. Nature center can set that up for you. In addition, of course, we have a spa, and spa is one of the largest and most popular amenities. You have a 25-room spa. It's not only just a spa of services, but it's a holistic spa, which means balance of body, mind, soul, and spirit. What I like is to see a smile on someone's face. And the reason why we get smiles is because when somebody first steps into our spa, they realize this isn't your average spa. There's something different about this one. And what makes a difference is not only the ambience of the mood lighting and the candle being lit and the wonderful scent in the air of aromatherapy, but they realize there's light coming in, there's lots of windows, there's wood, there's metal. It's a separate building. This spa isn't inside a hotel, it's not in a corridor, it's a freestanding building out in nature. And what perfect match than feng shui. And this spa has indeed been feng shuied. When you have a balance between the wood and the metal and the water and the earth, again, speaking about that energy, that chi flows through and people feel it. Our guests love it. They notice a difference. And it steers them right towards the perfect treatment, perfect service. Again, keeping that holistic approach. So the services we offer, what they can expect, is along the same lines. When I first started in the spa business, I used to work at very large spas. And I realized, my goodness, we have a lot of guests all sitting in robes in one big room waiting for a service. In this spa, we did a little bit different. We went a little bit more in the approach of the way Europe spas are designed. Europe spas focused on the individual. They focus on health. They focus on the healing of the person. That can only take place when you can have a one-on-one with someone. When they can feel like they are the main reason that they are delivering the service.
The Hot Golf Show, sponsored by
Tea Time Golf Pass, Antigua Golfwear, Tobacco Road Golf and Travel, the Northern Virginia Regional Park Authority, Harrison Golf Group, 1-800-T1-OFF. Rocky Gap Lodge and Golf Resort. The Wizard, the Witch, the Man o' War, Myrtle Beach's finest. Palace Resorts Golf. All-inclusive, world-class golf. Nutrition 53. Live like you mean it.